Hey, World INLIGHT Partners, good to be with you again for another support session for our practice this month, which is Play More. How have you been doing? How is it going? How much fun are you having? Or have you forgotten that we have to play more? This is our invitation. It is important to understand why we're doing our practices, and I just want to remind you why play more and why it's important to really be engaged with our practices. First of all, if we are just having a practices here and we're not putting it in practice, if we're not doing it, then there is no results. So we need to be aware of that. So I really want to encourage you to be vigilant and to be regular with your practices. This is why we're having this weekly session here. It's only 10-15 minutes, guys. It's just for a little reminder, a little support, having some tips, some techniques, some examples on how we can be powerful and create new results in our own lives. So it's for you. It is for you. If you have questions, if you want to share some techniques, if you want to ask or maybe share some insights, ask questions of how to do it. Maybe you're lost, maybe you're confused. I mean, this practice is obviously a little bit more easy to understand. Play more, just play more. But the one mistake that people were doing last week was to just consider that what they were already doing, that they love to do, is considered as the play more. No, when we have a practice that invites us to play more, it's actually really doing it consciously. What else, what's something new can you do to play more? And why are we doing those practices is simply the goal, the ultimate goal is to raise our vibration. To raise our vibration helps to actually have a better immune system. That helps totally. It helps with having more creativity, being more present, having less fear around what's going on around us in the world. And so all of those things are really important with what's going on in the world right now. So one little simple practice on top of that is really fun can actually change your whole life. So if you are creating a new business, or maybe your business has completely gone down, maybe you're realizing you've lost everything, maybe your family, maybe your health, this is a time where it's really shaky. Adding more playfulness will actually raise your vibration and really increase your light, increase your impeccability of who you are on this earth. And this is going to be the start of your game. All right. So today I would like to share something a little bit more. We're going to go in depth with our practice. And what really occurred to me this whole weekend, I just got back from a few days with visiting my family, my parents. We played cards. We love to play cards. We also love to, go in nature and share stories. I love to sing and dance in the middle of the kitchen with my dad, and then we have dinner, and we are really, really playful. So this is really good, and my spirit is up and my energy is up. But what came to me when we were in nature and that I was actually going dancing with what's going on in, like sometimes I just see a big field of corn, and they're very, very tall. So I went inside and nested myself, and I really realized one key component for this practice of playing more is when you play in nature, ground yourself. And anything you do, ground yourself. Be more alert with how you live the practice, how you live the playfulness. For example, I can totally be singing in the middle of the kitchen and do it in a mechanic way. But I can be singing with adding a lot of joy in all of my cells. If I'm really grounded, I'm here, I'm present. My breath I'm aware, everything is really impeccable. And that gives a whole other dimension to the practice. So I really realized that when I was in the middle of this field of corn, that my feet were really grounded. Even touching these beautiful plants was adding a whole dimension to my vibration. I could feel it. And I want to invite you to play more in that dimension this week is to really be grounded, enjoy and live everything that is going on around you in the world. Live it, vibrate with it, don't judge it. Remember, that was our practice last month, to observe with detachment. So we're not judging what's happening, but we're engaging in it and dancing with what's going on. So being really more aware, being more aligned with our breath, being more present is going to be the new dimension we're going to give to our practice of playing more this week. I want to encourage you to comment on the video or on the post that we are having around the practice. Share some insights, share some wins, share some of the blocks you have, because then we can comment and we can really dance together. This is really to help supporting each other. So this is beautiful. So I want to encourage you to not do this mechanically. You are alive and you are really raising your vibration by the simple little things that you're doing every day. You can also be playful with your food. Let's say, you're making this whole new meal, and you can be playful how you place it in the plate, how you are playing with colors. Maybe instead of having the green and the yellow, maybe you add some red. Be playful, find ways to be playful and to raise your vibration. And again, let's take the example of preparing a meal. Breathe, be in harmony with the food. Like already there, you're sending love to the food. So it's a whole new dimension. When you eat that food, it's going to feed you in a different dimension as well. Everything's about a different dimension. So I want to encourage you to ground yourself, be more present in everything you're doing. So play more, and now add the layer, play more with your consciousness, being present and fully aware, fully awake. You can also play in a way where you invite other people in your dance. So I'm going to give you an example. I have a neighbor underneath our apartment here in our home. And often I do my sport, my fitness on the balcony. I have the music going and I dance and I do my exercise and I smile and I sing. But often my practice is to invite the other person underneath me and of course beside me, and then I put my energy around the whole village and the cities that I see from my balcony. You can invite the dance and you're actually spreading love, spreading light. And this is how we can infect the world with the right virus, the virus of love. By simply you being more playful, you are hopefully contagious in that energy. And then now you can really send that vibration. And let's all put an intention that we actually are very contagious, all of us. And I want to thank you, all of you coming and checking us out. I know a lot of people are taking the recording of these videos because, hey, the time is not the same everywhere on the planet. So do it when you can. It's good. Be consistent. I see Jason is saying hello. I also see Maggie online, Catherine, Christian. So thank you for joining, and please share this video, share this dance with your communities, with your people. Invite them in the dance. We have forgotten to actually live love. We know it here. We know love and consciousness here. But with what's going on in the world, we're all being affected. We all lose our guard sometimes. And as soon as we do that, it's really affecting our results as well. It's affecting how we are responding to the dance, responding to dance out there. Even if there's no need to judge what's going on. Again, that was a practice of last month. Observe with detachment. Don't judge anything. Enter in the dance. But let's, just like if it was, a campfire and we're around the fire and we're dancing, go get your friends out there, get them in the dance, get your friends, get your people, your business partners, your family members, get them in the dance to practice love and consciousness every day and having fun doing it in a community. There's support, there is a momentum. So we're all being challenged, we're all being invited in the dance. And this is the name of our game. So play more. It's a whole other week of experiencing with this practice. I love you all. I wish you lots of fun. And again, comment, ask questions. You can also send, if it's private, if it's quite intimate, sometimes it is. Don't be shy, and you can send me a note in private. I'm happy to serve this. It's going to serve everybody. Don't you fool yourself. We all have the same questions and the doubts and the confusion, you know? Nobody's an angel here just thinking everything is cool and I'm, you know, we're all angels, yes, but we all are angels in our evolution, so we can support each other. If we ask a question, maybe it's somebody who had that same problem or struggle but did not have the courage to ask the question, so we can always dance with that. Now I see Leo from Montreal is joining us. So thank you very much for being consistent with your practices. This is the only way to have a result. And I want to remind you again why we're doing this, because applying love and consciousness really consciously every day is helping us raise our vibration. If we raise our vibration, we are more alert, we're more aligned, we open into creativity, because we open the channel of being aligned with the divine. So we open all of our channels, and of course we boost our immune system, which is a very important factor nowadays. So play more, have fun. We'll see you next week. Ciao, ciao.